What's the next step after a training? Good morning, my name is Paul Simos from Big Vision Life Coach. This is the Mega Living Magic Moments episode number 126. What's the next step after we do a training, after we read a book, after we go to a workshop, or after we hear a talk of some very valuable information? I can remember years ago, I went to a lot of trainings, I went to a lot of workshops, and I read a lot of books. And when I'd read those books, I'd get a whole lot of information, really wonderful information. I was so inspired, I was so energized that my next step I would take, I would go read another book, or I would go do another training, and I would continue to gather a lot of information. And I remember my wife said to me one time, I still have her voice in the back of my head, and I can hear her voice very clearly. She'd say, "Paul, you read a lot of books, you go to a lot of seminars, you go to a lot of talks, but when I look at you and your life, I don't see too much difference." Now, that was a very hard pill to swallow, to hear those words coming from my wife. And I had to reflect on the words and think about, well, maybe she's right. And possibly I had the wrong formula. I was doing the wrong thing to get further ahead in my life. And what I discovered was that it's awesome and it's super necessary that we educate ourselves. We go out, we learn more information about how to make our business better, how to make our personal life better, how to get our health in a much better state. So, excuse me. So what I discovered was that the people who were more successful at doing what they were doing, what they would do is they would go and learn. After they had learnt, then they would implement. Once they implemented, they got it up and running, they felt comfortable, they had it in their body, they owned the information in their bones, then they would go learn some more information, then they would implement. And what I was doing, I was learning the information, and my next action step, instead of being implementation, what I did was I just went straight to learning. I was missing, I was missing that really key step of implementation. So over the last few years, having this awakening, I now go to a training, read a book, go to a workshop, and I will implement what I have learned. And I will take physical action, because how do we learn something on a much deeper level? We have to apply the body. We have to go out and practice it. We have to use it. And that's when we get feedback. Oh, Paul, you did that not so well. Okay, correct and adjust. Wonderful, you did that really well. Keep going. It's the taking the physical action, the implementation in our life that will give us a much deeper learning on that same information. That's my Mega Living message today, is about implementing what we learn. You know, it's great to learn things, but don't be like a workshop junkie. Don't be an information junkie where you've got a lot of information up here, which is really good, might make you feel great, but if we're not applying it in our life, it doesn't have much value. So don't do what I did. Please implement the information as you get it in your bones, use it, apply it, help other people. Then go out and learn some more information so you can grow, learn and develop, so you've got more value to give people, you've got more information to help people, and you will feel much better that you're progressing in your life and you're going in a forward and upward direction. Okay, have a wonderful day. High five. Talk to you next time. Bye for now.